I made a big decision. As you can see, I'm smiling a lot more because I got new teeth. What is up? I decided that I wanted to do this simply because of how much I'm on camera. I don't know if you guys have ever watched back pictures or videos of yourself and all you can see is little things that bother you about yourself. So I decided to get veneers so that I could have that pearly white smile and that straight smile that I've always wanted a little bit more permanently. So I'm gonna be breaking down today where I went, what I got, how much it costs, and what my thoughts are after getting it done. So first things first, I decided to go to Miami to get it done. I went to Dental Design Smile out in Miami, and if you guys look them up, tons of people go there. I really loved my experience with them personally. They have 5-star reviews, and 2 of my friends had gone to them, so I really loved their results, and that made me trust the process that it was going to be for me. So me and my fiance actually went together. He got his smile done too, and I'm going to post some before pictures because my teeth were not bad to begin with. I actually had braces for a year or 2. I'm glad I did because there was a lot of work that needed to be done if I didn't have braces. So when I got there to Design Smile, they had the option to get you a transport from the airport to the location. Me and my fiance, we decided to just go ahead and get our own Uber because the time that our appointment was and the time we made it to the hotel, we got to the airport at about 8:20 and our appointment was at 9 o'clock. So we didn't want to be late or wait, and we knew that they had a couple of drivers that were picking up everyone. So we already kind of figured, okay, they're probably going to be running late, and I didn't want to be stressed out. I wanted to be comfortable. So we just got an Uber, went straight to the location to where we got our initial work done, checkups, everything. So they took like x-rays. We waited probably like 5-10 minutes. They took us back. They did our x-rays of our mouth, and the doctor slash dentist came in, talked to us about what our options were, what we could get done, and what the needs would be. And then from there, we went and talked to the financial specialist, who then told us how much it would be to get what we wanted done. So the doctor recommended to me personally the composite veneers. He said that your smile is great and you could really do composite veneers and you'll be good. He said, of course, the porcelain veneers are going to last longer and give you a better look. But for cost-wise or budget, if you wanted to do the composite, you would still get a beautiful look and result. The only problem that I had is on the side of my tooth. Since I was younger, I had a missing tooth here. And so he did recommend that I got porcelain to have like a crown or something that would sit in there. But I wanted to go to a dentist that I knew a little bit more to get like permanent work done. So I decided to opt out, and they were able to fill in the gap with composite veneers. If I smiled big enough, you could see it. And that was just always an insecurity of mine, of like being, on the cameras and taking a lot of pictures, being in person and talking to a lot of people. Like if I smile or like laugh, you'd be able to see like this missing side tooth. And I just always felt like for me, that wasn't the look that I wanted to have. So I'm really happy that they were able to fill in that gap. And it's been so weird. I always put my tongue there now, like feeling it, because it's just so weird to like feel something there after 10 plus years of having nothing there. But with the composite veneers, they ended up quoting me for $5,500, and then they gave me $500 off because I had caught it on like a special that they were having. It was super easy because I was DMing with them, and when I DM'd with them, I like sent them pictures of my face on every side, and they told me that I was a good candidate, and that's when I decided to book my flight and go. Made me put down a $500 deposit and gave me $500 off of my full service before even coming in for that appointment. So then once I got back there and they told me $5,500, I decided to just go ahead and pay. And I just paid with cash right on the spot. I was like, I don't need no more talking or convincing. Let's just make it happen. Now, I was really nervous because The doctor told me that I would have to shave down a little bit of my 2 front teeth and my 2 bottom teeth, because on the bottom I had a little bit of overlapping, and on the top I had they had moved since my braces, so they were a little bit bucked because I hadn't been wearing my retainer. And so they were like, we'll have to shave it down on the top, not into little triangle pieces, but like just flatter so that it would be straight across. So I was a little nervous about that, because I was hoping that if I didn't like the result, I could just take these off and go back to my natural teeth. But that's not the case, because now my 2 front teeth are super thin and my 2 bottom teeth are like small. Like they are like little triangle pieces on the bottom. So, and I have a picture of it, so I'm gonna post the picture in here. But the process was really easy. Once I paid my full fee, they got me scheduled for the next day at 9 o'clock, which is the top appointment. I would definitely recommend going earliest, the better, because I just feel like when people get their day started, they're excited, they're creative, they got the juices flowing, they're not tired from doing multiple other patients. And so when they're working on you, they just have the best esteem. And so when I worked with my doctor, me and my fiance were going at the same time. And so when I worked with my doctor, they initially laid me back. They put numbing gel on my gums. And then from the numbing gel on my gums, they did like shots in my mouth to numb my whole mouth. The anesthesiologist did. And I will tell you that those shots really did hurt. They put about like 5 on top and 5 at the bottom. And I was like freaking out because I can hear it going in, and it's like, it was painful for me. My fiance said he was good to go. Me, I was like, like I was freaking out. So once they put the shots in, it probably took about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then my dentist came in and he got started. He talked to me. I was numb at that point, but he talked to me about what I was looking for. And I just told them, I want to keep the shape of my teeth and the size of my teeth, and I want them to just be a whiter color. He recommended the color that I should get, which is the whitest white, because he told me that they would die down in brightness, dim down over time. And so he's like, just for more longevity, you should get the whitest white. And my doctor had actually gotten his done about 4 years ago, and he got the whitest white. And the way that they looked when I saw them, they looked so natural. Like of course they still looked perfect, but they looked like his teeth. I decided to go with his recommendation and get the whitest of the white. As you can see, they are pearly. I was like, okay, well, I definitely want to make sure that I get, the most pristine results. So I told him to go ahead and rock it out. So once he got in there, it took him he had started like playing music, and I was really just chilling, watching them. I had like dozed off for a little minute, because you don't feel anything. Like, you're so numb. You don't feel anything other than the fact that someone's in your mouth, and he has like, this tool that keeps your lips from touching your teeth. And then he's just in there working on it. It took him, I think I got up at about 11:30. And that was when I was done. So from 9 to 11:30, about, a few hours that it took. And they took my molds. So I had to like bite down in this little space thing to like get my molds, so that I could have a retainer to keep my smile and make sure I'm not grinding my teeth at night, which I don't do that anyway. But, they gave me that too. And then the process was done. He had like buffed everything out so that they felt really smooth, because when he first put the stuff on and just kind of like shaped it, I could feel like it felt like clay. Like it felt like clay in my mouth, and it was rough until he like buffed it out, smoothed it out. And now it feels like this material, like steel, like smooth surface. Everything is good. And on the back of my teeth is still my natural teeth. So he just put the composite literally right on the tops. The back of my teeth are still mine. They still have the same color and everything. And I got 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom. So the only thing that isn't done is my molars and wisdom tooth on the side. So 4 teeth on each side, or, something like that. Now, when I first got up and I was trying to drink anything cold, at first, my teeth were very sensitive to cold. Like, I couldn't drink without a straw, which I still drink with a straw now, just because I don't want anything to stain my teeth. So I drink with a straw just so it goes straight back instead of like hitting my teeth first. But at first, it was so sensitive, and it took my teeth, like, it's been about 2 weeks now since I've had them. So it's taking my teeth time to kind of, you know, repair a little bit of the enamel so that they're not sensitive anymore. And then they did recommend using like the Sensodyne toothpaste, which I haven't gotten yet, but I definitely am, just to kind of help build a little bit more enamel to calm down the sensitivity, which it has subsided a lot. But sometimes if it's like too cold, I still can, you know, kind of feel it. But at first it was like bad. Like I had to like hold on to my teeth because it would like hurt. At first I did not like them. When I first saw them, I felt like there wasn't like the lines in my teeth weren't there anymore, and it was just like straight across. I felt like I just wasn't used to seeing them be this bright either, so I was like, these are bright AF. So I really had to like get used to seeing myself with them a lot. So I would like see myself without makeup and with makeup, and like really just try to look at myself and decide if I liked them. And after about a week, I was like, okay, I actually really like these. Like they look really good. It did take me some time to get used to talking with them, because it's like my teeth are flatter now. It's so weird, but I use my teeth to pronunciate words. And so sometimes it's been hard for me to pronunciate words because I don't have those divots in my teeth to help me talk. So I'm using different parts of my mouth to pronunciate words so that it doesn't sound like I have a lisp. Because sometimes I can hear a lisp coming through my mouth because of these new teeth. It's not because they're bulky. Because he shaved down the top part of my teeth, they're as flat as my original teeth were. It's the same diameter of my teeth. So I'm gonna give you guys a close-up so you can really see how they look. So this is where the gap was, and he filled it in. And you can see on the bottom, it's still my original teeth there and on the top too. One thing I would say is your teeth maintenance has to go up. So me and my fiance, we have literally been brushing after every meal, like making sure to scrub our teeth. Because one thing we've noticed is like in between those spaces, it's like it's less space. So we have to floss it out, or you will see like yellow buildup happening in between. So you have to make sure you're flossing, mouthwashing, and brushing after meals so that you don't get that buildup in your teeth, because you will see it super duper quick in your teeth. So that's one thing that has definitely changed, which is a good thing, a thing for the better. And we use that water pick as well. I wish you would come in and show them your teeth. So we use this as well to get like the top of our teeth, because I can feel at the top like as if I could put my fingernail like right in there a little bit, because it's not connected to the gum. So you have to like get in there to make sure that nothing's getting stuck inside of your teeth. So I don't even know who makes this. This is just by Waterpik Water Flosser. And so we use this along with floss and brushing of the regular teeth. And they cut my gums too, because if you guys saw in that before picture, I had one tooth the gum was kind of down on it, and one tooth that was up. So they cut my gums to make all of my gums the same length. And I do love that. I think that looks so much more clean. And overall, I love the experience. The staff was super duper nice to me. They did speak Spanish, but they spoke English too. So you have to make sure that you understand what they're saying. And I think the best thing to do is go in with a picture of someone that had teeth similar to yours that you really liked, and make sure you tell them like what color you want, you know, making sure you have the shape that you want. I would just say have as much prior information to going in as possible, because I feel like I liked my results because I talked to him and told him what I wanted. And I also listened and took some of his recommendations, but I'm like, this is how I want mine to look. Don't deviate from this. Don't get creative. Don't do extra. Do this. So I knew exactly what I was coming out there getting. And when I woke up and saw them, I was like, he's like, you like it? I was like, they're white. I was just like, they're really right. He's like, yes, beautiful, mommy, beautiful. I was like, okay, they're definitely perfect. They definitely don't feel, you know, thick or bulky or anything. Like the work was good, but I was stunned. And I would recommend going in there looking how you look on a normal day basis. So for me, I always have on like at least a light foundation or like light makeup. So I went in with light makeup so that when I saw it, it wasn't like, holy, it was just like, okay. You know, like I kind of like already could feel the vibe because I had like my hair, you know, like in a way that I've worn it before, and I had like my face. So it wasn't brand new. And immediately I didn't want to tell anyone that I had got it done because I wanted to see if people could notice first. And if it was like super duper noticeable, then I would know, okay, this is a lot. But I started posting pictures on Instagram and people was like, oh my God, your teeth look so beautiful. But nobody was like, did you get your teeth done? You know, like people were like, your smile is gorgeous, but they never were like, did you get it done though? And so when I called my mother and I showed her, she was like, those look so good. She was like, those look beautiful. Like it looks stunning. Your smile is sparkling. And that's kind of when I really started feeling comfortable because I was like, okay, my mommy would tell me the truth. And she said they look top tier. So I was like, cool, we good. We definitely good. So from there, it's really been easy peasy and good. I would say it definitely has boosted up my confidence to talk more. I mean, I already did that for work, but to just, you know, take more pictures, show my teeth, feel confident when people are like looking in my mouth, like my side tooth, like I don't have those insecurities that people are going to see my side tooth or that my teeth are yellow or that they're crooked or that they're like, you know, it just makes me feel less self-conscious about myself and those little insecurities that I had. So I definitely would say it was a good decision for me. Again, choose the right place, know what you want when you're going in, and don't spend the money if you don't have it. You know, like this is something that's just a cosmetic thing to do. So get it done if you can afford it. But otherwise, I would say freaking go for it. Now, they told me that the composite should last like 3 to 5 years. I've heard different things on that. Some people said that theirs have cracked. Some people said that theirs fell off. Some people said this, some people said that. I haven't had any issues with mine. I've had a really good experience, a great experience. Now, granted, it's been 2 weeks, but they also do give you a year warranty so that if anything happens, discoloration, cracking, they fall out, whatever the case may be, you have a year where you go back and they'll fly you out, pay for your flight and fix them for you. So I feel completely confident in that to where if anything happens, no problem. And they tell you, you know, don't eat hard candies, don't bite into stuff as much, use your back teeth more to chew, cut your food up and put it in your mouth and back teeth to chew instead of like crunching down on stuff or biting on stuff. And then we've just been more self-conscious of like using forks, of like if your teeth hit the fork or hit the spoon, to be careful of that because it will crack, you know, crack it at the top because it's just a thin layer. It's really a thin layer of the composite resin right on top. So I definitely say level up your life, get you some new teeth, sis, and do your thing because I have really enjoyed my new smile. And I think Dental Design did a really, really great job. And I would recommend it to anyone as long as you understand the long-term effects of this, which you can't go back to your normal teeth. So you're not just going to be paying that one time. You're going to be paying multiple times over the years of your life now because this is something you have to maintain that's more expensive than maintaining your natural teeth. So just be financially prepared about your decisions and just be ready to be smiling all the time because it really does just make you feel a little bit, it gives you a little okay? It gives you a little bit of Smile is just so important. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. I'm going to do a follow-up video with you guys like from a few months after I get them done and tell you if I'm still loving it or if I wish I would have never got it before. But make sure you guys ask whatever questions you have in the comments and I am happy to answer them. Subscribe for more content like this and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.